Your child has been assigned a Dubuque Community Schools iPad. So, now what? First, make sure the device is fully charged. Then press the Home button to turn on the iPad screen. The first time you press the Home button, you will see a blue screen. This screen displays date and time, battery life, and also the IP identification number of your child's school iPad. Press the Home button a second time to access available apps. When your child brings their school iPad home for the first time, you will need to connect the iPad to your home Wi-Fi or wireless internet. To do this, simply find the Settings icon. Click on Wi-Fi. Find your network on the right side and click it. You will then have to enter your Wi-Fi password. Once you do this, the iPad automatically connects to your home network every time your child brings the device home. If you change your home internet or your password, you will have to repeat these steps. Click the Home button to return to the main screen. If the screen doesn't turn on, that means the iPad is either shut off or the iPad needs to be charged. If it is not turned on, press and hold down the power button at the top corner for a couple of seconds. You should see the Apple logo appear as the iPad powers up. If that doesn't work, plug the iPad in to charge. This may take a few minutes before it's ready to use, and up to a few hours if the iPad battery is completely empty. Always charge the iPad fully before unplugging the power cord. But, as we said, you can use the iPad while it's charging. Once you have the home screen displayed, you will see the apps, or the programs that are ready to use on the iPad. Some apps will be immediately visible on the screen. Others will be organized in folders. At the bottom of the home screen, you will see some commonly used apps for ease of access. You can swipe with your finger to the left to see if there are more apps on the next screen. Simply swipe to the right to go back to the first screen. You can access available apps on the iPad. All Dubuque Community School District iPads have some common apps. Each school also has the ability to modify, add, delete, and change the layout of apps. So what you're seeing in this video may not be exactly the same type of display on your specific school's iPads. Let's explore some of the apps that are used throughout the entire Dubuque Community School District. On the home screen, you will see some commonly used apps such as Clever, Lexia, and Seesaw. Every DCSD elementary school iPad has the ST Math app, and it's required for the program to work. However, students will always access ST Math by going to the Clever app or the Clever link on their school website, not by clicking on the ST Math app. And speaking of mathematics, you will also find apps for Bridges Math. Your child will use these as part of their math class. Mackinvia is a collection of digital resources including ebooks, audiobooks, and great websites like Bookflix and TrueFlix. Safari is the app your child will use to browse the internet or access specific websites, such as school websites. On the home screen of the iPad, there are shortcuts to many programs or tools, such as the camera, photos, Pearson testing, and much more. Your child won't be using these unless directed by their teacher. Whenever possible, your child should log out of any apps they are using. If you double-click the Home button, you will see all of the apps that are open. You can swipe up to close them. If you swipe down from the top right corner, you will see some additional settings. One important setting is the screen brightness. If the screen is too bright or not bright enough, you can adjust that simply by moving your finger up or down. Next to the brightness, you will find the volume control. It works the same way. Just move your finger up or down to adjust the volume level. There is another volume control on the outer edge of the iPad case. To power off the iPad, just hold down the power button on the top corner for about 5 seconds. A button will appear and you can slide to power off. To turn the iPad back on, simply hold down the power button again for about 5 seconds. Always keep the iPad in the protective case. The iPad also has a stand that can be opened for the iPad to sit on a desk or a table. You will also see barcodes and other important identification labels on the iPad that must not be removed or damaged. Don't forget to clean the screen occasionally. A damp cloth will do the trick. Also, never leave the iPad on the floor unattended or it may get damaged. If the iPad does get damaged or you don't think it's working properly, contact your child's classroom teacher right away. Your child's school iPad is just another important tool in their education at school or at home. Please help us keep all district technology in good shape and use it appropriately.